Okay, quick video. I know I look a little bit disheveled. I'm not long out of bed. Something that I don't think everyone's aware of yet, because I only kind of seen it break yesterday, is they've put a bill forward to remove the word God from the Constitution. So I'm going to do a longer video. I'll have to do it with the podcast, and I'll break all that down. But by doing that, goodbye rights, referendums, challenging the government, even it will affect the habeas corpus. This is incredible and frightening that they're putting it to a referendum. They wouldn't give us a referendum for the Migration Pact, but they're going to give us a referendum on this. Now, I hope we'll have time that we can push it out there, what it'll mean if you do vote God out of the Constitution. And just people that won't understand, voting God out of the Constitution has nothing to do with the Catholic Church. It has nothing to do with you being a practicing Catholic person. It has nothing to do with you being a Christian. It has to do with you no longer answering to God and taking responsibility for your own life, actions and behaviour, and you will answer to the state. So the word God, which will be replaced by state, means you no longer have the power to say to this government or in a courtroom, you know, I answer to a higher power, I answer to God, I'm not owned by anyone. But when you change that, you're essentially owned by the state. This has nothing to do with religion. It has nothing to do with the church, and they are going to trick us by doing this. A few reasons why they want to do it. They need to change the oath for the defence forces, for the police and judicial oath. So the judge does not want to have his oath to God anymore. He wants to have his oath to the state. So that's our executive, legislative powers that are meant to be separated. They're going to be coming together. Now, I know I'm rambling because I'm a bit excited, but I have all this laid out, wrote out, broke down, and I will do a proper podcast and explain it calmly. The judge will not have to answer to God anymore, or a moral conscience. He will answer to the state, which is the government. So that's our powers of separation gone. You will not need to take an oath to God to join the Irish Defence Forces or the Guards. So that means the Muslim faith can come in and join the Irish forces. That's fine, except for, here's the last one. There's a whole barrage of reasons and what's going to happen. Removing God means we're a religionless nation. We have no religion. We have many religions. But I need you to remember that's okay, and everyone is entitled to their religion. But the safety of the Irish people under our religion is gone. And watch what's going on in England. The Muslim faith, once it overrides all the other faiths, Sharia law they're able to implicate it. So eventually, us being a religionless country is opening the door for Sharia law to become the main dominant religion. So that's another one. Another reason is because people like Enoch Burke and Patrick McGreal and even myself will no longer be able to walk in off the street and question the legal system or question the government with judicial reviews. The state will say what way things are and we'll accept it. And that's it. And the last reason, even people like Michelle Keane questioning ballot papers being tore out of a book, all these things we'll no longer be able to question. The government will make the law and we will stand over it. The most important thing is being able to choose our own government, and that could come into play as well. Already they shift the power between themselves, which isn't very legal, but they do it anyway. There's a whole barrage of things. It's not going to affect just the preamble, it's going to affect many other of the articles. So essentially, the whole constitution and the framework is going to be rewrote, and that's not right either. So I am going to do a small podcast because I think it's only 10 minutes they let you talk on here. And I have everything pre-wrote out, and I will just ring it off to you. And I think people need to understand this fast before they actually call the referendum, because this will be the end of our God-given rights. It will be the beginning of what looks like North Korea. It will shut everybody down. The Burkes, Patrick McGreal, everybody, Michelle, Keane, nobody will be able to step forward like that again and speak. And it opens the door to our defence forces and our Gardaí and everything being basically a foreign force. It's really important, and I hope people take it seriously.